Hi everyone, I'm Evangeline here at eTrailer. Today we have the Thule Force 3 and we're taking a look at how it fits here on our 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Since every roof box fits every vehicle differently, there's things you may want to know with how it fits on your specific vehicle, like the height that it will add to your car, whether you're able to open up your hatch, and how much cargo space do you actually get with this. So if you're curious about how this looks on your Grand Cherokee, stick around. The first thing I always tell people when they start looking at roof boxes is to get used to having one on your roof, specifically if you have a small garage or a really tall car. Now, Jeep Grand Cherokee is on the taller end for SUVs, so you do need to be mindful about garage door clearance. Now, the height of the box is about 17.5 inches. And you also have to consider the roof rack that you might have it on. Now, if I were to measure from the top of the roof to the top of our roof box, I have it at around 21 inches. So that's something to be mindful of for those clearances. If you have a different type of roof rack, just make sure to plan accordingly. The next question I ask is, are you planning on carrying anything else on your roof? Because for me personally, I like to carry a kayak as well as a small skinny roof box to carry all my life jackets and paddles and things like that. That's where something like the Thule Force Sport comes in handy for me. The Thule Force 3 is on the smaller side for roof boxes, but with our roof rack here, it takes up pretty much all this space. Now, the person who's purchasing this roof box actually really likes that because that makes it a lot easier for him to reach into one side of his roof box, and if he wants to, go to the other side and get access using those dual access doors. So, it's totally up to you. How are you using your roof box? What about your hatch? Can you fully open up your hatch door? Well, yes. So with this roof box, you do have the option of this track system where you can move the box forward or backwards depending on where you need it to be. With it mostly towards the back, we have a lot of clearance still between the hatch door top and the back of the box. With the Thule Force 3 medium size, you get 14 cubic feet of cargo capacity. But how does that relate to the Jeep Grand Cherokee? Well, for scale, see our back hatch area. With the seats up, you have a little more than 36 cubic feet of space. So that means your Thule Force 3 box has about a third of your cargo space. So your heavier items, totally keep that in the back. But your lighter but larger and bulkier items, you can totally put up top. For real life scenarios, when I go on family vacations, like recently we went to Michigan, I put a Thule Force Sport on top of my car. And that helped immensely with just making the drive easier, being able to carry a bunch of things, having extra space for souvenirs, things like that. So while your Jeep Grand Cherokee has a good amount of cargo space in the back, you also have to think about, do you want to fully load the back area of your car where you lose visibility out of your rear window? Do you want to just smush everything in there and make it tricky to load everything back up perfectly each time? Or do you want to give yourself a little bit of extra breathing room, which you can totally accomplish with a roof box like this? The perks of a Thule roof box too is that it is an enclosed carrier. So everything you put inside is secure. It's safe from the elements, it is lockable, so you have that security just like you do with your car. So if you are curious about roof boxes and you wanted to see what this specific one looked like on your car, this is a look at the Thule Force 3 medium rooftop cargo box on top of the 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. My name is Evangeline. I hope you enjoyed this journey.